Okay, I want to explain a few things, give some demonstrations on body conditioning, predominantly body conditioning related to the hand. Basically for a hand, to give you an example, let's say a kitchen knife. If your kitchen knife is dull, what do? Sharpen it. So let's say for example you have a dull knife and you want to cut beef. Okay, what do you have to do? You have to put more effort, more strength in order to cut that beef. If your knife is sharp, you can easily slice through the beef. So same goes with our hand. What we want to do is basically condition our hand that it's a very sharp weapon, tool. Okay, so I've got some things here I want to go through with you. The first thing is a punching bag. This bag, basically, you can buy these bags online. This particular one I paid about 40 ringgit. And inside, filled it with some sand. And what you can do is basically, you just slapping the palm of your hand, slapping down in this type of motion. Now, as you increase, after some time, you can start to increase the intensity. So you can start to slap it harder. Now, with this bag, in our Kyusho Jutsu and other martial arts systems, okay, you have different parts of your hand that you use as weapon. So for us, we use the two large knuckles. Okay, you can maybe try to zoom in a little bit closer here. Two large knuckles. Okay, we also use the bottom knuckle, the pinky knuckle. We also use the other knuckles here. We use the thumb, the knuckle from the thumb. Okay, we also use the heel of the palm. Okay, that's another weapon. And what we can also do is we can strike the bag on these points, so to help increase our striking ability. Okay, you can strike this way on the bag. So in order to work on your lower knuckle, use two hands. Okay, you can also be using your palm. Okay, you can turn the bag this way. Okay, now in ninjutsu we call this a shiken, so you can even do. Okay, so you have many ways that you can work on improving your weapon. Now, and conditioning our hand. Now, this should be doing every day. It doesn't need to be long, about 3 to 5 minutes a day, and then over time you build up on your intensity. Now, as you increase, this is another one here. You can maybe zoom in on this. It's a rock. Okay. You would use this in the same motion, slapping motion. Okay. You can change hands. Okay, and then you can also, as you strike, you can grab into the rock. Okay, and then in time, you can build up the intensity as well for the striking. Now, these you can just look around, free. You can find it anywhere. Just find, look around, and then start conditioning with a rock as well. Now, there's another type of rock, very smooth, looks like an egg, okay, but you can use this to increase your grabbing ability as well. Okay, in Kyusho we do a lot of grabbing as well. Other martial arts, you do a lot of grabbing. So you can use this rock to increase the strength of your grip. Okay? Another way you can also increase the strength of your grip is getting one of these hand strengtheners some of them you can get, like this one for example, you can adjust the resistance from 10 kg up to 40 kg. and you can just basically, okay. For me, what I suggest how to use this is no need to work up resistance, but just basically set it for the lowest resistance and pull in and hold. Okay, start for about 1 minute, hold it for a minute. Okay, and then after time, build up 1 minute, 30 seconds, 2 minute, and 3 minute. Okay, you can get 2 of them. Work on 2 hands at the same time. Okay, or you alternate hands. Just need to hold it. After about 2 minutes of holding this, it's not easy. Okay, your hand grip also would get stronger. Okay, in our kyosho, we use a type of grip, like a tiger grip. So basically, we grip, and when we grip, we latch on like a tiger. Okay, you can see the directions of my fingers and the thumb all pointing inwards. It's not straight down like this. No, more inward. So we grab and we can pull. Okay, so this type of conditioning we call iron palm. Now, another thing you can also do too, instead of spending so much money to buy a bag, you can also get there's types of bags where the material is very strong. This is one from a local supermarket. You can fill this bag with sand, you know, bend it over, and then also use this for punching and strengthening conditioning your hand, just using this bag. Maybe it'll last for about 1 month. After that, go back, get another bag, and continue again. The thing with conditioning your hand, as we train, our hands will get stronger. By different types of body, arms, and grabbing, okay? If someone with a smaller arm, someone with a bigger arm, your hands will get stronger. But the point of all this body conditioning is for us to reduce the time and basically intensify our ability to strike and make it more effective. And as I said, the difference with working with a sharp knife and a dull knife is major, is a big difference. So for example, if our hand is dull and we go to strike, we need to strike. Okay, but if our hand is conditioned, is sharp, we don't need to use much effort. Very, very simple. Okay, or strikes. Okay. Also, something else for conditioning the back of the knuckles. Okay. Don't do it flat. Okay. So let's say our bag is like that. We don't strike with the back of our palm. We strike in kyosho with our knuckles. So what you do is you bend your hand. Okay, almost like you're holding something, okay, and then you condition it this way. So when we strike with our knuckles with this in kyosho, we can strike with our fingers bent, okay? Like that, okay? So that will work on conditioning your hand. The other thing you can do too also is you can find a tree. Okay? Maybe what we'll do is we'll just go outside, find a tree, and then we'll continue. Okay, here we are. Got a tree. You want to find a tree with a smooth bark. You don't want to use like a mango tree or some other tree that the bark is very rough, so you're going to hurt your hands. Okay, so one thing also I suggest is before going out and working on a tree, start with the bag first and the sand. Okay, build up, build up. Maybe after about 3 months, then you can go to the tree. So basically you can slap the tree and grab it. Grab into the tree. Use your fingers and grab. Okay? That's how you can condition your hand for utilizing a tree. If we just go over here, okay? Does it look familiar? Okay? Light post. Okay? Don't suggest using a light post. Crazy. Okay? You want to hurt your hands? Go ahead. Okay? Another thing you can do is, if you want, you can even use a wall But with the wall, when you slap, brush off. Okay? Slap, brush off. You can go to the side, go down. Okay, but try to brush off. Okay, so that concludes my short video. Hopefully these techniques for sharpening your hand will be effective for you as it has been for me. Thank you.